Alexa, show eCam.
Okay.
This is the Ezviz H8 Pro, a outdoor 3K video resolution security camera with the option to be wired or wireless. It's AI powered with humans, vehicle and shape detection, auto zoom tracking, and gesture recognition. 360 degrees panoramic view, two-way talk, color night vision, infrared night vision, and active defense. Thank you Ezviz for sending me this camera to be reviewed. Here's everything we will be covering today. Of course, if you want to skip to any particular topic, links are in the description down below. Inside the box, you get a quick start guide. Then there's another box which includes mounting hardware, a drill template, RJ45 weatherproof connector, a very short power cable, and the H8 Pro. You can do two things when it comes to storage for this camera. You can insert a 512GB micro SD card right here by removing both screws. The reset button is right here as well. There's also the option for cloud service subscription. However, the really good thing is none of the features and functionalities are limited if you choose to utilize local storage. This is where you will plug the power cable in, which is only 5 feet, which is disappointing. There should have been an extension cable within the box for this cable. 5 feet is just not enough. The internet cable port is here as well. It's very important to note that this is not a PoE camera. So if you go with a wired network connection over a wireless network connection, which I recommend because the camera performed much better with a wired connection, you still need to provide the camera with power using the included power supply. The installation process of this camera was very disappointing and difficult. Here's the problem. The mounting bracket is attached to the camera. So imagine being on the ladder about 10 feet in the air with the entire camera system trying to mount it into your wall or under your eaves. One hand is holding the camera while the other is operating the power drill. It's a very difficult situation. It only takes one mistake for this to be completely broken. Fortunately for me, I did win the war when it came to the camera installation without losing the camera. I was able to install all 4 screws and route the wire through the top. The next battle was finding a power supply that's close by because this cable is very short. Fortunately for me, I did have a power supply nearby, but something to consider is that you might need an extension cable. Okay, it's time to get it set up. Download and install the Ezviz app. Once you've opened up the app, go to add a device. Then you can search for your device among the list here, or you can select the scan icon in the top right corner to scan the QR code on the camera. Next, make sure your camera is powered on, ready to go, and grab your Wi-Fi password because you will be needing it. Also, it's much easier if you're already connected to the Wi-Fi network. Enter your Wi-Fi information, select join, and finally, name your device. Time to do some testing. The first thing that I notice is that this camera does not take well to light change. For example, as I pan and tilt around, notice how it adjusts to the light change. Let's take a look at the clarity of the 3K video resolution during the day. This is at 5 feet, 10 feet, 15 feet, 20 feet, 25 feet, 30 feet, 35 feet, 40 feet, 45 feet. This is how it looks without the light. 360. Now with the lights on. This is how it looks with color night vision, which means the spotlights are on and they're also at full brightness. This is how it looks in infrared night vision mode. The spotlights are turned off.
I'm hungry. I'm gonna order a pizza.
You're gonna order a what?
A pizza.
From where?
I don't know. Maybe Papa John's or something.
Not Pizza Hut? Am I clear at least?
Yeah, I think so. It's easy to communicate back and forth, no delay.
The gesture recognition is pretty awesome. When you wave to the camera, it will then give you a phone call, When you answer that phone call, it will open up a video call so you can speak to the person. It's basically your camera giving you a FaceTime call. The detection range on this camera is about 10-20 feet. However, it does record 24/7 and you can put a 512 gigabyte micro SD card inside so you won't miss anything. So what are my final thoughts? It is awesome that this camera records 24/7 and it's really good that it supports a micro SD card up to 512 gigabytes. Usually most cameras supports up to 128 or 256 gigabytes, but that 512 is going to give you plenty of space to work with. Also, you don't have to subscribe to any kind of subscription plan to take full advantage of this camera. That's a big plus. As we know, wired security cameras are much better than wireless security cameras, but wireless security cameras can be more convenient because you don't have to run any extra wires. So to see the option for both here, that's a plus. The audio quality was actually not bad either. The speaker was very loud, surprisingly. However, from my end it was a bit choppy, but on the other end it was pretty clear. The power cable is way too short. There should have been an extension cable in here for the power cord, and I'm not too sure what's going on with the color rendering. It's a bit off to me and it doesn't adjust well to light. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Until next time, have a good one.